Hey guys, welcome back to ED Figure Unboxing. If you're finding me for the first time, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the future content. And in this video, we're going to take a look at the amazing Yamaguchi Magneto. And I have been waiting for this figure for a very long time. Magneto is definitely one of my favorite characters. But anyways, here's the left of the box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And amazing Yamaguchi has been doing very well with their figures, and I think this one seems pretty good based on what I've seen. Anyways, let's bust this thing open and see what we got. And here we have the figure still in the inner packaging, and it doesn't look like it comes with a whole lot, but Magneto doesn't really need much. Maybe another interchangeable face would have been nice, but I guess it's sufficient. And it does come with a really cool comic art as well. Hopefully we can get a Cyclops. Yeah, this is really cool. Anyways, let's check out the figure itself. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and my first impression is that this figure is huge, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you are going to be very happy with that, because he's going to scale really well with their domestic figures. And let's just take a closer look at the figure. The paint job is absolutely beautiful. It's probably the best I've seen from Amazing Yamaguchi. They just keep on getting better and better with each figure, and this is just beautiful. I love the metallic paint, I love the red, and the shading is really, really nice. They definitely didn't cheap out. And yeah, I think we can jump straight into the articulation. I don't think there's anything you guys haven't seen already. And before we get into the articulation, let's quickly talk about the cape. It comes in three pieces, middle, left, and right, and it seems like left and right is symmetrical, and you do get a lot of choices in terms of right or left. And yeah, let me try to assemble this first. And here I have Magneto assembled with a cape, and it looks absolutely amazing. Going in, I knew he was going to be a little bit back heavy, but I didn't expect it to be this heavy though. He is probably the heaviest in the back heavy history, if that's a thing. But that said, I do feel like his body is specifically engineered to withstand the weight. You can stand like this just fine. I wouldn't feel uncomfortable just leaving him here, but I do have a cat, so I might still have to use this stand. And yeah, it's really sturdy, all things considered. All the joints are really tight. But anyways, let's quickly go over the articulation. He can look up about this much, look down about this much, and you can turn his head no problem. And this part is on a ball joint, so you can move that out of the way. You have your standard Revoltech shoulder. I kind of wanted them to use the ball joint over here, but there's nothing you can do about that. So you can move like that, and you can curl about this much, which is quite a lot. You do have bicep swivel with the joint over here, and you do have the ball wrist. And for the ab crunch, you can bend forward about this much, which is quite a lot. Bend backwards about this much, and you can kick his leg up about this high, and about this much with a Revoltech joint. And you do have some side-to-side pivot, toe hinge, and thigh swivel. And for the cape, it's just a lot of Revoltech joints over here, and you can do a lot of stuff like wind blowing and all that good jazz, and we're gonna do a little bit more when we do action poses. But anyways, I believe that's it for the articulation. Let me try to balance them again. I'll show you guys it's not that hard. Alright, let's jump straight into the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default face. And even though Amazing Yamaguchi is not known for the head sculpt, I think they did a really good job on this figure. It looks really good to me. And then we get an angry teeth gritting face, and it looks pretty good as well. And next up, we get an interchangeable head, very nicely painted and sculpted, and I like it a lot. And of course, you're able to swap the faceplate. And next up, we get a little tool to move his eyeballs, so you can move it left and right, or you can do something like this. Very cool feature. And for the interchangeable hands, unfortunately, we only get a pair of fists. And lastly, we have some magnetic effect parts, and it looks really good. And it actually has some real magnet in there, so you can do something like this. And I believe that's it for the accessories, and let's jump straight into some action poses. Anyways, that was just some quick posing, and I hope you guys find it helpful. And after playing around with it, I think I like the figure even more. But that said, I am very worried for the joints though. I feel like the joints are gonna get loose very, very soon, just because of how heavy the cape is. But anyways, let's jump straight into the size comparison. And for the size comparison, let us start with the other amazing Yamaguchi figures from the same line, and I think they look amazing together. It scales really well. And then we have some good old Dragon Ball SH Figuarts. And then we have some SH Figuarts Street Fighters and Black Zero from D-Arts. And next up, we have some SH Figuarts Naruto figures, and I think they also scale very well together. I always imagine DC and Marvel heroes to be a little bit bigger than anime characters, and I think this is just about perfect. And if you are interested in buying the Akatsuki robe, I'm selling them personally, and the purchase link is down in the description below. And I promise you guys, these are the best robe in the market right now in terms of quality. Some Mezco 112 Collective, and again, if you are interested in buying the Joker and Punisher code, I have both of them in stock, and the link is also down in the description below. Some American IP SH Figuarts. And lastly, we have some recent Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so overall, I like the figure quite a lot, and I do highly recommend it. Beautiful paintwork, amazing articulation, it's really fun to play with. And Amazing Yamaguchi just keeps on getting better and better with each figure, and I can't wait to see Captain America Carnage. The only issue I have with this figure is obviously the back heavy cape. You will have to use a stand or somehow get a cloth cape from a third party. But other than that, I think it's great. Arguably one of the best, if not the best, Magneto in the market right now. But yeah, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think. And this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.